Hi, my name is Wayne and I'm one of the co-founders of MySocial.ai. MySocial.ai is a web-based application and a visibility engine for executives and teams, helping professionals to show up more consistently, build trust, and unlock opportunities through thought leadership, especially on LinkedIn. Right now, I'd like to give you a rundown of MySocial.ai, its features, and help set you up for success. When you first log into MySocial.ai, you will land onto the dashboard. Here, you can quickly find different pieces of content that have been curated for you, both by your company, as well as through our content curation engine. You can see at a snapshot the type of content and what you've got scheduled for the week, as well as, if you want to, schedule additional content to fill in the gaps where you need to. In future, there will be additional analytics that will appear in these pink areas, as well as the section down below here as well. Moving on, within our content creation section, you have 3 different options to be able to create content. The first is our campaign builder. The campaign builder is great when you need to build a series of posts. For instance, when you might be talking about an event. And from experience, we know that there are typically 4 different types of posts that you need to do. Event announcement, event almost here, today's the event, and then a follow-up post. So our campaign builder is structured in such a way that it helps you to be able to maximize your reach and your impact across your audience. You can see that there are a number of other tabs along the way, such as creating a conversation, promoting a product, feature, or case study, celebrating something, right the way through to the likes of company culture, posting a job opening, or even just making people laugh. We also have a feature called Start with an Image. This is a great way to be able to start generating content, especially if you have writer's block. Simply upload an image that you have. Our engine will then analyze your image with content, emotional, and contextual-based review, and then provide a suggested copy which you can use as a starting point for your post. Note that this doesn't just work for images, it also works, for instance, for infographics. And likewise, we also have our Start from Scratch section, which is fantastic if you already know what you're looking for, or if you just want to iterate very quickly. The beautiful thing with the Start from Scratch section is that just like all of our sections, you've got the AI assistant, which can help you just like ChatGPT. Moving along, you've also got the Content Hub, which is broken into For Me, which is a fantastic way to find content that's actually curated just for you based off what you have entered on your settings page. If you are a company or if you are part of a company, then the My Company tab will give you content that's just from them. And then we've also got these 3 content sections, which are the most used content sections that people typically look at, which is everything from business, mobile and technology, and then health and lifestyle. Within our planner section, there are 2 different ways to look at content that's been both published as well as that's upcoming. The first is our calendar view, which is a great way to be able to get a snapshot from either a monthly or a weekly basis of what's coming up. You can review and, if you want to, edit and delete, or spot a gap and then hit create to be able to create new content straight away. Likewise, we have our cards view, which is fantastic at being able to get a snapshot of different content that you've got coming up that's scheduled in a much more visual way. You can also look at any content that was published in the past, and if there's been any issues, they're posted here. Within this view, in the very near future, you will also be able to see individual stats on each of the individual posts. Moving on to our team and content section. If you're an admin or a curator, I fully expect that this will become your one-stop shop for managing users, what content they can see, analytics, and so much more. Likewise, with Manage Another User, this is a section that we haven't had on MySocial.ai in the past. It will allow you to be able to manage other people's content within your team without ever actually accessing their account on the social platform directly. Finally, you've got the settings section where you can manage your profile and make sure that everything is up to date, including, for instance, with your subscription, your content settings, and so much more.